What's up, guys? Bang, bang. Lunch money time on a Monday. While Wall Street is trying to get rich, the rest of us just trying to get our lunch money right. I'm here with the beautiful, intelligent Polina Pompliano. She's looking like she's in Miami. Why do you have palm trees on your shirt?
Because I was feeling festive.
You know what that shirt looks like, especially because you have it open like that? It looks like you're a
in Wolf of Wall Strerit.
No, it looks like you're cocaine addict from the 1970s walking on Miami Beach being like, amen, amen. All right, what's going on with oh, wait, before we forget, hold on. Big news. Duh, we have a sponsor. It's called BlockFi. I'm an investor and a user. I love it. They have 3 products. You can buy and sell crypto. You can deposit crypto and get a US dollar loan. Or my favorite product is you can deposit crypto and you can earn up to 8.6% APY. It's like having a nice little...
That's how you deposit.
Yeah, it's like a little 3-point shot. Nothing but net. And you can earn up to 8.6% APY. No brainer. BlockFi.com/lunchmoney. Go in the description. Click on the link. Help us be cool and make them think that we are very valuable to them. All right, what's going on with COVID relief?
You can't just tell people to tell people that you're cool.
I just did. So, make us cool, guys. Make us cool. All right, what's going on with COVID?
So White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow says that coronavirus relief will include $1,200 checks and extension of eviction moratorium. Wait a second. So is this part of a new stimulus package?
So yes, but before we get into that detail real quick, I just want to make one point. Larry Kudlow doesn't get to make this decision. So Larry Kudlow has no clue what's going to happen.
That's what he says.
I know, but Larry Kudlow's frankly been wrong over and over and over again during the entire situation, the entire
Maybe
pandemic.
He should wear some palm trees.
No, he actually wears ridiculous ties sometimes on top. See it right there. Look at that ridiculous tie he has on. He wears, sometimes he has the stripes going down, or what is that, pinstripes, I guess? And then he wears ties that go diagonal. It's like you got so many things going on. It just kind of looks weird.
What do you know about clashing stripes?
I don't know anything, but I know that that's wrong. And if I know that it's wrong, then it's definitely wrong.
Come on.
All right. So COVID relief, basically there was $2.4 trillion of stimulus already approved. The big was the $2 trillion stimulus package back in March. That was kind of an unprecedented thing. Remember, both parties on the political spectrum have to agree to the package. So they negotiate. Right now, there's a bunch of programs that are expiring. So the unemployment benefits are going to expire at the end of this month, literally in like a day or two. Then you get at the end of September, the PPP loan period is going to be gone and people can start firing the employees. There was no more stimulus checks going directly to Americans, all these problems. So the Democrats put forward a couple of weeks ago a $3 trillion stimulus package, a second package worth $3 trillion. The Republicans said that's way too much money. We don't want to spend that much money. We're very fiscally responsible. And so we only want to spend $1 trillion. Either way, there's going to be $1 trillion to $3 trillion somewhere in there that they're going to put together in a package. How they give the money to people, who knows? They'll find all kinds of exotic ways.
But I'm confused. So the $600 weekly supplement that people were getting will expire at the end of July.
Yep.
And then will it be immediately after that they get something, or will they have to wait?
So basically think of it as like there's a shot clock right now and time is ticking down. And if they don't reach a deal before July 31st, basically you're not going to get the check. So you're going to lose that $600 supplemental piece of it. So let's say that you would make, I'll make up easy numbers, $500 a week from your state unemployment traditional mechanism. Yeah. And then there was an extra $600. So you're making $1,100 for the last number of weeks, right, through unemployment. Next week, if they don't reach a deal, you're only going to make $500. So you're literally going to lose more than 50% of the money you were losing or that you're making on unemployment. Now the Republicans are saying we don't want to extend it at $600. They do want to add more kind of supplement to unemployment, but they want to do something in like the $300 to $400 range, not $600.
I see.
So basically, what ends up happening is they're going to print a ton more money, and Bitcoin and gold are going to continue.
But like you and I talk about, it's very hard once you've gotten people used to something to suddenly take it away, even if it was supposed to be temporary.
And in an election year, what politician's going to go on television right now and be like, you know what? We know that we've been giving you $1,100 a week. We're going to take it away from you. There's nobody that you can't say that, right? Like it's political suicide. And on top of that, people like the Larry Kudlows of the world, what they are doing is they are systematically devaluing the currency, and that is driving asset prices through the roof. And they are literally going to try to buy votes this way. This is what happens. They're going to devalue the currency, asset prices will explode. And what happens is in an election year, everyone's looking around the room saying, oh, I'm getting rich. I'm literally getting rich because all the asset prices are going up. The bottom 50%, who usually have the lowest turnout in terms of voting, they're going to have their savings and all of their kind of paycheck absolutely crushed because they're getting paid in cash and they're paycheck to paycheck. But the rich people who go out and they vote, they're getting rich. And so it's a way for an incumbent, regardless of what side of the aisle they're on, to basically enrich everybody right before the election. They go and they revote, and then they win a second term.
Yikes. Okay. So,
bad news, bears. Get out of cash and get into inflation hedge assets.
Guys, the other day he called me a bad mood bear. Remember that?
No.
Bad mood bear?
I think she's making it.
No.
Come on, let's go.
Are you being a bad mood bear? SAP plans to spin out Qualtrics, its software unit that it acquired for $8 billion in 2018 for an IPO.
Do you think this is a good idea?
Yes.
Why?
I think it can do well on its own.
Okay, that was the Tony Montana analysis of the IPO market, I guess. What? No, look, at the end of the day, SAP basically doesn't want this on their balance sheet anymore.
Yeah,
and so you can sell it, you can kind of spin out in a private company and still own it, or you can bring it into the public markets. It actually makes a bunch of sense.
Can
the
you
public
tell me
markets
what
are
Qualtrics
exploding.
even does?
If I remember correctly, they basically are doing all sorts of the analytics, and they kind of do like XM, like experience management. It's basically like when you come into a product, right?
Oh,
Yes,
they
it's like
make
survey salt.
surveys.
Yeah, but it's experience management in the sense of when you come into a product and you go through it, most companies can't get feedback. So they just look at data, right? And all they're saying is like, oh, did you click on that button? Did you do this? Did you do that? Now what they'll do is they'll actually give you a survey and say, hey, did you like the product? What could be improved? What about this product?
Groundbreaking.
Well, it's a multi-billion-dollar company, so it's pretty groundbreaking.
I could have made that company, let's be real. Okay.
You were too busy in Miami with Tony Montana. All right. What's going on with Regis Philbin?
Oh no.
He died.
Okay, so
He's dead.
Regis passed away over the weekend at age 88. He was
made it a long time.
Most well known for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which used to be my favorite show when we moved to the US, and I loved it so much that I literally begged my parents to buy me the board game, and then I would terrorize them into playing with me every night. But you know what? When you don't really know English, it makes you look up in the dictionary like what some of the words mean, and you know a lot of trivia.
Oh,
so
sorry.
Thank you, Regis.
Your nerd talk put me to sleep there for a second. You're playing board games?
When I was like 9, yes.
Oh, I didn't play no board games.
Okay.
Nah, I was.
What do you have to say about
busy
Regis?
doing R.I.P.
I liked him a lot.
Yeah, he's like a nice old man. It's great. And the part that I like is that he always seemed to be happy and make other people feel happy.
Yeah.
60-year career doing it. So he actually he had a late start. Started at 28 years old in his television personality career.
Do you want to tell them about your favorite Who Wants to Be a Millionaire video?
Yeah, it was going viral again on the internet this weekend. But basically, the very first guy to ever win the $1 million.
Oh, that was the very first?
Yeah, very first one ever on the show. He gets to the final question. Regis asks him the question, and he goes, I'd like to phone a friend. I'd like to call my father. And so Regis, hey, AT&T, please call, the gentleman's father. And so dad answers the phone and he goes, sir, this is Regis Philbin with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Your son is at the final thing. He's already won $500,000. He's now going for the $1 million question. Here's the question.
What a savage.
Go ahead. And the guy literally says, hey, dad, I don't need any help. I just wanted to call you and let you know I'm about to win $1 million.
That's amazing.
And then he answers the question and gets it right. And it's probably one of the most arrogant things on television. But the funniest part is that the dude knew the answer to the question and just sat there.
Well,
and
because he had a lifeline left.
I'll call my dad real quick.
Do you think he planned to do that if he previous to the show, or do you think in the moment he was like, I'm gonna do this?
No, he probably thought of it in the moment.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony Montana. All right, what's going on with Elon Musk? What's going on with Elon? What is Elon doing today?
Okay, so Elon today.
Elon's having a year, man.
Elon is having a year. He's having baby X, which is the baby is now known just as Baby X because ain't nobody pronouncing his name. But the New York Times did this kind of bizarre interview with Elon, which goes all over the map. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here.
I didn't think it was bizarre.
I thought it was weird. But so at the end, the reporter does a would you rather game with Elon. And she says, is this true or false? You'd rather be a meme lord than a billionaire. And he says, probably true. You know, you need resources in order to make life multiplanetary. That's the reason I'm accumulating resources, but I don't otherwise care about resources.
A dude who is the 9th richest person in the world
would rather be a
meme lord than a billionaire. Shout out to all the meme lords out there. Like, what an absolute savage. And he told the New York Times that.
And then he said he's not worried. So they asked him about the Twitter hack, and he's like, what am I worried about? I'm not worried about somebody leaking my DMs. He said, I mean, we can probably cherry pick some section of my DMs that sound bad out of context, but overall, my DMs mostly consist of swapping memes.
The meme is the message. Welcome to Memeville.
All right, are you ready for this?
Meme Lord Elon Musk. That's what I want the next New York Times headline to be. Meme Lord Elon Musk.
Are you ready for this?
What's up with the coin shortage?
The U.S. Mint is pleading with Americans to start spending their coins after the coronavirus pandemic sparked a national coin shortage.
This is dumb.
Why are they doing this? Who cares about coins?
Just get rid of the coins. Like, this is so stupid.
Well, they're running low.
Why?
So they're pleading because people aren't spending their coins. They're holding on to their coins.
No.
Yes.
People don't have coins. Who do you know that has coins?
A lot of people.
Like, what is this? Dinosaur land?
I actually think I have coins in a bag over there.
Yeah, literally, you have coins in a bag. You must really be using those. Like,
exactly.
That's
Nobody's
the whole,
using them.
Because it's stupid. Why would you carry around coins? It's 2020. Just digitize it already. Stop wasting time, money, energy, right? All this nonsense. I believe it's still true that it cost the U.S. Mint 2 cents to make a penny.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that that's true. No, just Google it real quick. I believe that it cost the U.S. Mint 2 cents to make a penny, which means that the United States government spends twice as much.
It costs 1.79 cents.
Yep, that was in 2010.
So that means that it might have gone up from there.
And in 2011, go back. In 2011, it cost 2.41 cents. And in 2016, it dropped all the way to $1.50 or 1.5 cents. So it cost more money for the U.S. Mint to make a penny than the penny's actually worth. So newsflash, why would you continue to make something that is not profitable? It's like a startup with bad unit economics. That's what the government does. They're inefficient. Just get rid of it.
Let me tell the people. So in 2019, it cost 2 cents to make a penny and 7 cents to make a nickel. That ain't good.
These are the people that they're taking your tax revenue, and this is what they're doing with it. They're spending 2 cents to make 1 cent. They're spending 7 cents to make 5 cents.
Okay.
Absolute insanity. All right, what's going on? I'm done. Get rid of all the coins. Give them to the meme lord, Elon Musk.
So the Pentagon is deciding to reveal findings on unexplained materials and crashes, aka UFOs. And an astrophysicist who consulted on the UFO program confirms the government possesses materials from off-world vehicles not made on this Earth.
Yo, Bob Lazar, shout out, dog.
Is that Bob?
Bob Lazar was the one who broke this whole thing open like 30 years ago.
Okay, but yeah, this is fascinating.
Bob Lazar, for those that don't know, there's a documentary on Netflix. I actually haven't seen the documentary, but I've heard a number of interviews that Bob Lazar's done. No, he didn't. Bob Lazar worked at Area 51 in something called, I think it was ST4 or something. It basically was a portion. And what he basically claims is that the United States has possession of multiple flying saucers that they can operate, that they literally, people would get in and they would fly them around and try to figure it out. But they could not explain the physics and the propulsion and all of the science behind how they operate.
And how it goes without any exhaust.
Yeah. So basically, everyone's always like, oh, are aliens real or not? Right? It's one of my favorite questions to ask. Everyone wants to talk about UFOs. I think I saw one. I don't know what it was, all this stuff. the part that becomes very realistic and actually is, if you're intellectually curious, where people kind of lean in and say, wait a second, like that's actually what I want to talk about, is the science. If we have possession of things that move in a way that we as humans cannot explain, obviously they move some way that we don't understand. So it's not like it's a made up thing.
Maybe it's North Korea.
So that's one of the arguments, is it could just be another country. But based on all of the science that we understand, it does not appear to be anything that can be replicated here on Earth. And that's what they're trying to figure out.
Okay. Can I ask why they decided to start revealing and making findings public now?
Well, that's one big question, is why now? But over a long period of time, there have been multiple leaks, like the UFO videos that were released earlier this year by the government and confirmed. Those got leaked on Reddit in like 2015.
Yeah.
Right? Tony Montana he don't go to sleep. No sleeping, man. All right. So basically, what ends up happening is the other thing is Bob Lazar, I think it was in the late 80s or early 90s, if I remember. I may have the timeline wrong. But he basically came out and was like, hey, I saw them. Like, I worked on them. He literally is a propulsion expert who worked at Area 51 and was like, yo, dude, there's literally some sort of alien crap that we don't understand that we were trying to figure out.
I will say I'm not a big conspiracy theorist person, but that Bob Lazar guy, just something about him just seems very believable and trustworthy. I don't think he would be lying if he, I don't think he's doing it for the fame.
He never changed his story in like 20 or 30 years.
Yeah, and he's able to explain it the same every day. It's just, yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So look, at the end of the day, there's a difference between UFOs and aliens, obviously. UFOs are something that we can't identify. There was a period in time where humans couldn't explain gravity. We had no clue. Why are we stuck to the ground? When I try to jump, why don't I just float away, right? No one understood it. Eventually, we understood the science behind gravity, and now gravity is a well understood thing. Everyone gets it, whatever. Eventually, we will understand how these things scientifically work, but the whole kind of interest or intrigue is it something that we can replicate here on Earth, or is it something that was created somewhere else, and therefore we are not kind of advanced enough to actually get it?
But I don't think aliens, I don't think would have the same type of technology and materials and stuff as us. I just don't buy that.
Well, materials just come out of the Earth.
I know. By the way, guys, let me take a break to tell you what happened to me last night. 11 p.m. He goes, oh, do you mind if I go live right now? I was like, oh, we were going to play chess. Chess went out the window. He went live with Peter Schiff for an hour and a half.
My God.
And then literally I tuned back into the conversation and all I hear is, Peter, you can't sit here and tell me that an alien would rather get gold or, over Bitcoin because the gold's too heavy to bring back to their planet. And I was like, what am I listening to?
Yeah, Peter Schiff was trying to explain to me that if people found gold in space, they would bring it back to Earth. And I told him he was crazy.
No, you said something about aliens.
Yeah, well, then he said that the aliens wouldn't know what to do with Bitcoin, but they would know what to do with gold. And I was like, all right.
And then the periodic table.
Yeah, he doesn't like that one because he always asks me what is the difference between Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies, and then I just hit him with what's the difference between gold and any of the other elements on the periodic table, and then he just is like,
Yeah.
What's your joke? You got a joke?
I don't have a joke today.
You don't have one?
No.
Oh.
I try to find an alien joke. No, not orange.
Knock knock.
No.
Knock knock.
I refuse to open the door.
Knock knock.
What?
No, knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Aren't you annoying?
Orange.
Orange. What?
Aren't you glad that I make fun of you all day and you get a laugh?
Oh, just wait till you see what my outfit for tomorrow is. You don't even know. You don't even know. Guys, make sure you tune in tomorrow just for the beginning if you must, but he's gonna lose his mind.
Just so everyone at home is keeping track of the chess match, there was a crime scene in our apartment this past weekend. I went on a 3-0 run. On one time, I didn't even move eight pieces.
That's action.
8 of my chess pieces I didn't move, and I took every single one of hers off.
I have a joke. What do you call a boomerang that won't come back?
A flyaway.
No.
What?
A stick. Because you throw it and then it just doesn't come back.
That's how funny that was. All right, guys, that's it for Lunch Money today. While Wall Street's trying to get rich, the rest of us just trying to get our lunch money right. Aliens, meme lords, COVID. Where else are you going to get this hard packing content? Please subscribe to the channel. We're on our march to 100,000. We're going to hit it soon. Let's go.
Bang, bang. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Lunch Money as much as we did.
And don't forget, Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi, so go check them out. There's a link in the description that you can click on. I'm an investor, a user, and a huge fan. What?
You're a bigger fan of BlockFi than you are of me?
BlockFi is my second favorite thing in the world behind Polina. They've got 3 products. They can give you a US dollar loan. You can earn up to 8.6% interest on an interest-bearing account, or you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on their crypto exchange. I personally use the interest-bearing account. There's not very many places where you'll find up to 8.6% interest on a deposit in an interest-bearing account. Go do your own research. There's risk associated, but 8.6% is pretty compelling. So click on the link in the description. Say thanks to the folks at BlockFi. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. Annoy Polina in the comments. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And be kind to your friends.